I was just talking to Nico, almost fitting that both of you, for the first times in your career, hit 30 goals on the same night. That must, feel nice the way you've come up together.
Yeah, it was special. I mean, he's a guy that I played my first couple of games with, and a guy that I've been growing up in this team playing with the whole time. So for us both to hit it on this kind of night and such a special win for us as a group was obviously awesome, and happy for us both.
How important was that goal of yours just 9 seconds after Killorn made it 2-0 and changed the whole dynamic?
Yeah, obviously that was really important. I think we felt as a group that we were playing some good hockey, and we came out strong, and obviously that goal was kind of a break for us. And then that's when you just have to look at yourself in the mirror to trust the process and keep grinding them down. And obviously we got a good face-off play that worked, and we got a goal out of it, and that's kind of started the whole momentum for us. So that was huge.
How much did you like the combination of what you guys were doing on your line today, different than what we've seen in the past?
I thought it was really gotta give a lot of credit to Timo tonight. I think he was doing a really good job, and I mean, he's so strong in the puck, and he was winning puck battles, and he took that kind of dirty work in front of the net that you don't always get credit for on the score sheet. But I mean, without him on those first two goals of mine, that puck wouldn't gone in if he wouldn't taken the ice away of Vasilevsky. So I think the whole line as a whole worked. We played a simple north-south hockey, and worked out this time.
On your first goal, the puck's starting to get away from you. Are you thinking once I reach it, I'm going to spin shoot, or was that kind of throwing at the net, hoping for the best?
Yeah, I was kind of coming in it for a good chance. I think I got hooked a little bit, and I think it was a delayed penalty on it, so the puck kind of got away from me a little bit. But I mean, I knew that Timo was going to be on the far side, and I just felt like taking a shot there. Maybe it goes in. If it doesn't go in, hopefully the rebound pops out for him there. So that's kind of what my thought, and I was lucky it went in.
How big mentally was this win? Obviously, with the way things went yesterday, had the 2-0 lead, lost that. Now you're down 2-0, come back and win for you guys.
Yeah, it was really important, especially since last game turned out in the last period. We weren't happy at all with it. So for us, really battling down and coming together as a group, and trusting what we're doing, and playing some really mature hockey last 20 minutes was really important. And I think that was full 60 minutes from all the players out there.
You have to be really happy with the way the team responded today, given what happened last night.
Yeah, 100%. Play way better today. Would have been a tough one to swallow if we gave up the lead again, but we just all around played our game, I feel like, and we could see what happened there, and we got the momentum a lot, and just got to learn from those games. And we know, like, if we play our game, we can beat those teams, and that's what we got to understand.
Is there something significant in both you and Bratt hitting 30 goals for the first times in your career on the same night? Just the way you guys have come up together, and it's almost fitting, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Why not? Perfectly fitting. Was the guy who came in with the league, and obviously know him well, so really happy for him, and he's probably happy for me as well. So, yeah, like you said, perfect fitting.
Were you surprised at how much room you got on your goal? They seemed to be backing off for you. You gave you the whole slot.
Yeah, I mean, I just took the middle where I saw ice, and they took Timo away, and I just got the shot off, yeah.
What do you think of a guy like Foote, gets in the lineup, comes up with a big hit, think it's a big goal?
Played unbelievable. Really happy for him. He came in, did exactly what he needed to do, and got rewarded for it. And really happy for him, and he was really, really good tonight.
How important was it that you so quickly got on a board after they went up 2-0?
Yeah, I think that's a great response for sure. That is really important. You rather try one behind than two. So it's always shift after goal. It's always that you want to get the momentum right back, and that's what we got there.
Why are you guys so comfortable on the road?
I'd love to answer that, but I don't know.
But, I mean, this is record-setting territory. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
don't go like this.
No, I think we understand in the road that as long as you're in a game, the chance is there to win the game, and we did a good job all season long so far, and we just got to keep doing it and do more at home as well.
Nico, what was it like to see the response that Pally got from his former? I saw you all watching up there. That was a big moment. What was that like?
Says a lot. Says a lot what kind of guy he is. Says a lot what kind of player he is, and what he meant to this organization, and what he's going to mean for us. So no words. I mean, just if you were there, you saw it and you felt it. that meant a lot.
Thanks, Nico. Don't get much practice time with the team at all, really, when you get called up. Have to go in with Lazar being out. I mean, what was sort of going through your head tonight, and just how effective you were able to be?
Yeah, you got to always be ready, and we didn't really know who was going to play up until game time, so just had to be ready all day, and was happy to get in the lineup. And honestly, I haven't been here a lot, so just play as hard as I can and try and do the right things.
And then just on top of that, just being able to contribute that goal, which I'm sure, a team going up 4-2 is different than defending a 3-2 lead at the end there.
Yeah, for sure, especially if they're going to be pulling the goalie as well. So yeah, that was nice to get that goal for sure here. Yeah.
So when you pulled up, were you thinking just get it on the net and hope for the best, or?
Yeah, I was just trying to shoot through Hedman, try and get through the screen because he was screening Vasilevsky, and it happened to go in.
There's a couple injuries on this fourth line. Who knows how things pan out, but this could be an opportunity for you to maybe establish yourself. Are you looking at that opportunity?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I felt like I had a good game today, and just going to go forward with that. And obviously, we want our guys to get healthy, but be ready to play whenever.
How are things going in the American League? How are you building your game up?
Yeah, for sure. I think my development down there is going great. I think playing a ton both special teams, which is helping me out a lot, the PK side of it and helping the defensive side. So I think it's huge for me and helping out a lot.
Before we get into just the full team effort, I just want to talk about a couple of individuals. You shook up your lines here, putting Jesper with Nico and Timo, and both Jesper and Nico have 30-goal seasons now, including Jesper's first career hat trick. What does that mean to see all that achieved in the victory?
It's great when you achieve those goals and you get the win as well. And we needed a big performance out of our best players, and I thought we got that tonight.
Well, Coach, what can you say just about the response that you got tonight from the team? You had some harsh words after last night's game, not happy with the third period, but to see them shut down Tampa, which has been dominant in the third period at home, must have been a nice feeling for you.
Well, to play the second period we played and to get into the third with a one-goal lead, knowing that we were going to have to play good hockey to preserve that lead and have to stay on top of them, not give them a lot of room, and I thought for the most part, that's what we did. Unfortunate penalty late, but I thought we got a great kill. And I really thought we got a great effort out of all four lines.
To see the confidence come back to so many players right now after what has been a tough stretch, a challenging stretch, something that this team hasn't seen in a couple of months, what will that do for your group moving forward in the final dozen games?
Well, again, that's what I said this morning. We have to move on. I mean, when you lose one or you lose a tough one, we played well at home against Tampa and lost in a shootout. We put together a heck of a second period yesterday, but we didn't put together that third period that we needed. We got a little bit sloppy, and we allowed a couple defensive errors to kill a win for us. And we just talked about what it's going to take to keep winning hockey games, and we know this is a time of year where teams are really desperate. And I think our desperation was greater than theirs.
Let's bring in the rest of the media now.
One of the things that we've seen recently is just how you've had injuries on that fourth line, but someone has always come in and made a difference or really tried to be impactful. What did you see from Nolan tonight, and just how impressive has that been with what has been happening on your fourth line?
I really liked this game. Didn't really know what to expect. Really didn't make a decision till late, probably till warm-up, whether we were going to go with 11 and 7 or go with four lines. And really glad that we chose the four lines. I think with all the hockey we're playing, to get four lines going as well as he did. I thought his wall play, I thought he was strong in his own end. I thought in the offensive zone, he did a great job forechecking, sealing walls, and just a lot of real good play.
What do you think it meant to your team to see the ovation and everything that Andre Palat got tonight from the fan base that brought him into this league?
Well, what a presentation. So, I'd like to see it again. I'd even like the players to see it again because it's such a great feeling for a player that, is such a great playoff performer. And when you look at Andre, he's a great person too. He's a great person to be around. He's a heck of a competitor, and I thought that was one of the best presentations that I've seen of any player going back to another building.
One of the things that Jesper was saying, that although Timo didn't have the points, he was really integral in being able to create that space for both he and Nico. What did you see from his game and the way those three players lined up together?
Well, I think you just nailed it, because if we don't get net front and we don't make Vasilevsky fight to see the puck, he can make the game look pretty easy. And when we got the puck back to our defenseman, or we got the puck up high, we talked about getting traffic. We talked about flash screens. We we talked about him, making him fight to see the puck, and I think that we don't score those goals without him. I thought really, besides the points, I thought we got one of our better games from Timo, and hopefully we can build off that.
Kevin Ball got a lot of penalty kill minutes again today and put a couple shots through on goal. What did you think about his game today?
I thought Kevin was very good. Like you mentioned, his penalty killing was strong. I thought going back for pucks, I thought he was confident when he got the puck. His defending, I haven't looked at the whole game, but I will again. But I thought his defending was good. I thought he tried to be physical when he could. And there's a couple times, he faced a little bit of speed coming at him, and he handled the speed well.
How important was it? You went down 2-0, even though you're playing well, and how important was it that Bratt scored so quickly?
Well, again, talked about this morning about momentum, about capturing momentum. And, they can either keep it after scoring their second goal or we can answer. And I thought the quick answer with Bratt's goal was probably the turning point of the game right there.